Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm the creator of Retreat Remedies and this herbal tea flask. And if you're watching this, you most likely have one. So I just wanted to do a short video and just quickly tell you how best to use it and how best to take care of it so you can get the most from it, as this one can actually go in the dishwasher compared to a design I had a few years ago. So I've had these created especially. It's taken a good few years. They obviously are fairly straightforward. They're double walled, but they have glass on the inside and a hard plastic on the outside, which means they're far more durable. I was traveling yesterday, my bags were full, so I had it on its handy strap, pulling my suitcase, it was knocking about and it was absolutely fine. If that was double glass, like a lot of them on the market, that would smash in no time. So it's much more durable. It's clear glass so you can see the herbs, which is great because it means you can watch the herbs come back to life, but it also means you can see when it's fully infused. So these are created for my different herbal tea blends, and the way that you know they're infused and they've sort of released all their goodness is all the herbs will drop to the bottom. You can drink it before then, but you will get its full flavour and all the benefits of the herbs once it's fully infused. So you can see that. But also, you have the glass on the inside, which is what you want things to be brewed in. You don't want it to be infused in a chemical because obviously that could seep in to your lovely organic blend, and you don't want synthetics and chemicals anywhere near that. So, and the glass also means it doesn't hold any of the flavour. So once you've finished, you can just tip out your herbs, give it a rinse, and go for another blend, and you're not going to be able to taste the blend that you've had before. You obviously can screw off the top, you put your herbs and your hot water in there. Give the kettle 10 seconds before you actually pour that over your herbs because you don't want to burn the herbs. And then you screw the lid back on, leave it for 20-25 minutes. So obviously if you're going to make that to take for your journey for work and you want it to be ready for when you leave the house, you want to be making it sort of a good 15-20 minutes before you leave. It does stay hot for hours, but it's too hot to drink in that first 20 minutes. When you're ready to drink it, you just hold the bottom half and unscrew the top half there, and you've got this lovely mesh that you can then drink from the flask and you don't get the herbs. Or alternatively, you can just pour it into a cup or a few if you want to dish it out. And the beauty of it is you can just top up with hot water through the day and get loads of brews out of this one tablespoon of herbs. So I find you get a lot less waste with these and get more out of your herbs. However, the final feature is not only the handy handle, which is great just if you don't have a pocket or you don't want it in your pocket, or you can attach this to a rucksack, but also not only does the top screw off, the base screws off. Now, I don't suggest you do this on a regular basis unless you need to, because you can just rinse it and keep reusing it. However, when you take the base off, you can then push carefully the inner out. So the inner and the outer come apart, which means you can put that in the dishwasher, which you shouldn't need to very often, but this part can just get a little bit grubby, or if you feel like it's had lots of dirty hands on it, then it is quite nice to give it a boil wash now and again. However, make sure you take the seals off so it washes underneath those, and make sure everything is left to be bone dry before you put it back together, because if there's any moisture in there, it's going to create condensation in between the two layers. So make sure it's bone dry. Make sure these seals, which are actually really technical and just the right size to allow the expansion for the hot and the cold, make sure they're in properly and secure. And then you're just going to place them back together, and then you can screw it all back together. And what that also means is, because the inside does come out and it comes apart, hopefully this won't happen, and I've already dropped mine and it's been fine. But if it was to take something really serious and the inner glass does get damaged or cracked or smashed, what it means is that you can just get a replacement inner and not have to buy the whole thing again. So that's a really important part of the new design. And that's it. So yeah, more herbal tea, easier to use, less buying coffees and spending money and getting more caffeine into the system, more nourishment. I'm working on trying to record all my different herbal tea meditations for the different blends. There are some available, so you can actually take your tea, go and drink it in a relaxed state and learn what the herbs are doing, where they're going, clear the mind and have a little healing experience. So you'll be able to find more and more of those and enjoy finding your favourite remedies as you try the different blends. So I really hope you love your flask. Thank you for watching, and any questions, just get in touch.